What's going on, everybody? Joe here with Lawn Duty Landscape, and welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. Today is Saturday, April 23rd, and we've got a little bit of everything. Today is the final day of our spring cleanups for this season. From here, we're going to be moving into our mulch jobs. We've got a whole bunch of those coming down the pipeline for you guys, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But today, we're going to do a couple of cleanups. We've got a small mulch job, we've got a dethatch and aeration, a little bit of everything going on, so we're going to be busy. We're going to be going all over the place today. I don't know if you can hear behind me, but I've got Mark with me today. He's not an imaginary worker that just helps out sometimes. He's 50-50 owner of Lawn Duty with me, and while he's been covering a lot of the customer contact and things like that, I've been able to run a bunch of solo days like you guys have seen. But today we are together for the whole day, so we're going to get a whole bunch of jobs done. Feeling really good about it. A little bit cold this morning, but that's all right. We're going to push through. But with that being said, let's take a quick look at both of these cleanups we're going to do first, and then let's get going. This is the first house that we're starting on. You can see Mark in the back already starting. Let's turn this off. Save some money on gas, but he's already starting back here on this house. This is a customer we had for some cleanups last year. So you guys can see, not really a ton. Got to make sure we get everything out of the mulch beds, out of the shrubs and arborvitaes at the back. We're most likely going to put everything into the grass and mow everything up with the catcher. And then as we come back here, more of the same. We've got all kinds of leaves in the bed, which is going to get blown out into the turf so we can get that picked up. Got some sticks to pick up, but then a nice open section of grass to be able to mow everything up. Like I said, we did a fall cleanup here already, so nothing too crazy. You can see Mark in action over here. Just working down this tree line, getting everything out we can. You can see the other house we're doing is right next door. Not really a ton here, just make sure that we clear out these beds and everything. Bunch of built up leaves along the edges, but nothing too crazy. And then in the back, you can see everything that's pushed up against the fence already. Again, we'll probably blow all this stuff out, get it picked up with the mower. But let me stop lollygagging. Mark is already working, so let me grab the blower and let's get rolling. Alright guys, we are currently finishing up with the first house. You can see Mark going around mowing. You can see the finished product on this side, nice and clean. Everything out of the mulch beds, everything out of the turf, got everything mowed up. And then wrap it around to the front side. See, everything is out of the plants. We got Mark mowing. We're going to finish this one up, guys, and we'll pick back up at the second house. As you can see, the second house out of two are done. You can see the one we just did this morning. the one that we just finished now. Mark is just finishing the final touch-up blowdown on the property. Everything's looking nice and clean. We got a whole bunch of leaves in the trailer, so we may end up packing it a little bit sketchy, but use the billy goat for this one. As you can see, absolute beast. Love this thing. One of the best investments we've made. But I'll show you real quick. So all of this gear is gonna have to fit with all these leaves. Got about 2.5, 3 yards, but this is why we use the mower to chop all this stuff up, because otherwise the whole trailer would be full, wouldn't be able to move anything.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. We're about to very, very sketchily pack this trailer, so probably won't record that. But we'll, if we're successful, I'll check back in with you. Well, this actually went much better than expected. Got 3 yards of leaves in the trailer, 2 barrels, stander, the catcher, and the billy goat. We are set with both these houses. We're gonna go and dump, and then we're gonna head to the next job. How do you feel about being done with these jobs? How do you feel? All right, guys, checking back in. We're at the third house of the day right now. Just a quick mulch job, 2 yards of brown mulch. Mark is going around currently taking some before pictures, and he's gonna hop on weeding. I'm gonna hop on edging, and then we'll team up, get all the mulch done. Just did a whole bunch of driving around, dropping off gear at the next site we're gonna be working at, so we had room in the trailer for the mulch. We got everything set now, so gonna go ahead, set you guys up on the tripod, and let's get moving. Just finished up the mulch for this house right here. Give you a nice little wide shot. See, everything looks beautiful. Everything is bloomed right now for about 1 week until all those flowers fall down, but everything's been raked in. It's been spring raked flat, looking really, really beautiful. Back bed's back here too. You can see in the video just how light and discolored everything was before, but really makes this whole backside of the yard pop. So with this house done, we're gonna go grab some lunch. We'll meet back up with you at the next house. All right, what's up guys? We are at the final cleanup for the spring season for Lawn Duty Landscape right now. We are loading up the trailer. Mark's gonna split off and do an aeration and a dethatch. I'm gonna handle the last cleanup here. We're gonna kind of divide and conquer for this, so let's take a walk around and see what we got going on. We have a really easy cleanup to finish up today and this part of the season, so just getting stuff out of this wood line, off of the fence line. Everything is gonna get pushed around the house and left behind the shed per the customer's request. Really not a lot in any of the beds or the plants. We did fall cleanups here, so really is going to be pretty minimal. As you can see, the back is more open, but really very, very little back here, so should be able to move through this pretty quick. Let's fire up the blowers and get started. Hopefully we can get this in before the heavens open up on us, but got the last cleanup of this year's spring season done. You can see the stripes that Mark just laid down looking beautiful. You can hear him in the back still going, but got the dethatch and the aeration done. Mark came back pretty much just as I was finishing up. You can actually see him over here. So that is going to be it for the spring cleanups for this season. We will have all next week mulch jobs from the start of the day to the end of the day. I think 9 or 10 days in a row. So that'll be fun. We'll make sure to bring you guys along for the ride. But as you can see, everything is super clean. Everything got pushed behind the shed like the customer asked for. And just giving it a nice first cut. And we'll be good to go for 2022. What's going on, guys? Just got back to the shop, got everything off of the trailer. We've got all the jobs that we had scheduled done today, and most importantly, we finished the final spring cleanup for Lawn Duty Landscape for the 2022 season. We are absolutely psyched about that. Just dropped Mark off, and as of tomorrow, for the next 10 days in a row, we have about 90% of the mulch jobs that we're going to be doing for this year. So going to be a tough week, going to be a long week, but we're looking forward to it. Mulch is definitely one of the things that we love doing. Just makes properties look awesome, and we don't have a ton of footage or photos of us doing mulch, so that's definitely something that we want to get a lot of footage of, and we'll be sure to film a lot of it for you guys as well. But sort of going with the theme with most of these little vlog videos that we've been doing so far, I wanted to ask you guys a question. So Mark and I were talking about this today, and I think we definitely have some differing opinions on this. What is your favorite service that you provide? If you're in lawn care or landscaping, turf care, excavation, you know, whatever kind of line of work that you do, what's your favorite service to perform that you actually offer to your clients? So I believe for Mark, it's between doing mulch and hedge trimming. Hedge trimming, I think, is definitely his favorite. For me, I would definitely say mowing in general, and I feel like that's probably the easy choice, that everybody just loves mowing. It's easy, it's fun, and obviously you leave a great product at the end of it. So, but I would have to say in second place would probably be mulch installation. You can take a bed that looks dead, you can take an entire yard that looks really disheveled and, you know, not clean, not taken care of, and with a quick, simple mulch job, you can make that whole property pop and look completely different, make it look brand new. So those are definitely my two. But if you guys have any different services, or maybe you agree with Mark or I, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. The really cool thing for us lately has been kind of to go back through some of these videos and see what we've been doing over the month, and seeing, like, you guys may not notice it because obviously we're brand new to you guys, but compared to what we were doing last year, we've come kind of leaps and bounds as far as organization and efficiency and getting jobs done. And the cool thing about that is we're still learning stuff every single day. So something that we want to maybe try and do in the future is to add in a series, kind of less of a how-to, but more a how we do kind of series. So talking about things like scheduling or the way that we do each individual job, that seems to be something that people ask all the time. I feel like a lot of time people focus too much on the logos and what kind of gear you're using, and not enough on the processes and how you're actually getting that job done. So for us, I mean, yes, we buy good quality equipment. We want equipment that's going to keep up with us and be able to take on more work than what we already have. But it really doesn't matter at the end of the day unless you have great systems, you have great efficiency, and you have a really great game plan on how to actually get those jobs done. So that may be something that we cover if you guys are interested in that, whether it's the processes of the actual work itself or more on the business side, as we kind of get more well versed in that. And it'll be great for us too, because we'll be able to look back and see, all right, well, this is what we did here, and this worked and this didn't work, and this is a suggestion that we got from somebody and that actually ended up working better. So we're always looking to learn. Whether you are a landscaper or a business owner in general, there's always something to learn. There's always something that you can be better at. There's always something you can be more efficient at, and that's essentially what we want to get across with the channel. We want to always be learning, always be pushing forward, and always be taking on something new, encountering a new challenge, getting to a new goal, so on and so forth. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this. Obviously, feel free to leave a like or a comment. That really helps us out a bunch. Share this video with a friend, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.